So adding on to that, I wanted to go and show you the process of creating a new contract. Now, once again, this is completely hypothetical and would be catered to suit your needs. I've come back to my same form as before. And just to reiterate, when we had this form open before, I was uploading an existing contract. I was doing back scanning, if you like, and getting my information into the system. This is creating a completely new contract. So I'm going to come through and select Gable Constructions. As you may be able to tell, I've done this a few times before. I'll put in today as the start date, and we'll pick one for next year. And it's that one, and we also have the same phone number in my world. Here, instead of uploading a contract, I'm actually going to tick Create New Contract. And, you know, on the contract submitter, I know this is going to go to someone else for approval, so I'll put in here, require confidentiality agreement prior to commencing discovery. That will do, and I'll submit that. So what's going to happen in the background now is the system's going to take my form that I've submitted, and it's routed it down this workflow. And so here we've got the Gable Construction item. We'll open that one up. All of the metadata has been recorded down the left-hand side here. I've got my original submission form, and as Andrew talked about other types of electronic documents before, this is a Word template that's been automatically populated with whatever variable data we've specified. Just, you know, and then I could open that up and edit it and make any other changes I need to. I'm not going to do that right now though.
Perfect. So that's ensuring that we're using the current template, which has got all the right terms and conditions. Exactly. On this document.
It's no searching through, you know, Windows Explorer file stores to find some template that's been used before. It's the one template that's always updated by the organisation. I'll just flick back to PowerPoint for a sec. I wanted to run you through what this workflow looks like. It's very, very simple. Obviously, it's completely illustrative of what we're trying to show today. When the form came through, we first of all time-stamped it that had come into the system as a new contract, and then it's come to the contract submitter. Now, for the sake of the demonstration today, I'm playing the role of everybody, just to save me logging in and logging out. So it's come to the contract submitter. Now I'll have a couple of options. One is to send for review, which it's going to go to a contract manager, and the other will be to cancel a contract. Once it's met the contract manager, they'll have a couple of options. The first of which will be to email the client or supply a draft of the contract. So what that does when that button's pressed is it will convert the document to a PDF and then attach it to an email and send that directly to the receiver. When they reply, you know, updates can be amended in the document until it gets to a point where it's a contract that all parties agree on, at which point the contract manager can then send that contract via Docusign to the recipient. They do have another option at this point, and that is to reject the contract. You know, in production, you'd probably actually have some kind of review process going back to the submitter to ask questions or whatnot, but for the sake of today, I kept it simple. Once the document has gone to Docusign, and I'll show you what that looks like a little bit later on, the receiver will sign that electronically, and then it will come back into FileBound where it'll be met by the contract manager again, who will then finalise and lock the contract. So going back into FileBound, we'll see what that looks like. So here I am, the contract submitter. I'm going to send that for review. Now I'm going to play the role of the contract manager. So here are my options. So I have to cancel, I could email the client draft, or I can send via Docusign. So I'm going to click on that one. We're going to send that off to Docusign.